Yep, this is going to hurt. But like a shot, we need to do it. What is up, Finn fans? First and foremost, I just want to say this. Before we jump into the film breakdown, and I'm going to jump right into the film breakdown, because there is actually a bunch I want to look at. I want to thank you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you, because if you are watching this, that means you want to not just learn, because I don't know if I'm going to really teach you anything, but you want to learn, you want to see more about what's going on with the team, and you're giving me the time, because I know for a fact, after a loss, especially a loss like we had against the Houston Texans, the last thing you're going to want to do is watch the film again or hear anything about the Dolphins right now. So I greatly appreciate you sitting down and or driving and listening to this. I greatly appreciate you if you will continue, if you do continue to watch and hang out with me. Appreciate you. Because don't worry, when the season's over, I'm going to talk about how to fix the cap space, hopefully the GM search, maybe a head coach search. It's a lot we're going to talk about. But for now, we got 3 more weeks, and we're going to look at this team, the good, the bad, the ugly. And like I said, I appreciate the crap out of you guys and girls for giving me the time. Because like I said, watching this again sucked because we could have won this game. And it's another situation where Seattle, Tennessee, Indy, we could have won the game. It literally was right there. Defense did their job for the most part. We held them to 20. And we had 3 opportunities to tie the game. And we didn't. And we're going to look at that. And like the thumbnail says and the title says, it's another situation where, you know, that 49ers Chargers West Coast trip back in 2022, where it seemed like they figured out our offense, no adjustments. And that's kind of another downfall for Mike McDaniel, because it seems like the Houston Texans, as well as other good defenses, have figured out his offense and have figured out how to stop it. And we're going to look at all that because I got the glove and the pen and we're going to be drawing and I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff. So without further ado, without me rambling on too much, I already got 2.5 minutes of your time. Let me minimize myself and we will jump right into this mama jam. So we're going to start here with, this is considered a sack, but essentially Tua runs out of bounds, at the line of scrimmage. And you can see here, they're pretty much sending the house on him, is what it looks like. I'm going to play it and we'll look at it. Rolls out. And again, it kind of goes out like, this is like the line of scrimmage, so it's considered a sack. The offensive line was horrible. Like, Liam, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you looking for someone to block? Because I got a guy you could block. This guy right here. Now, what you could say is, you know, should happen is Raheem Mostert probably has to come up and set the block, and he's going to kind of like chip him and then kind of help over here. If that is the case, that is dumb. Because you will see, as soon as the snap happens, why? Because you got 2 guys over here. You got a tight end and the right tackle, Cameron. Horrible game by him. Blocking one guy. You have these guys getting blocked. You have a free blitzer coming out over here. Who are you blocking? You know who you should have been blocking? This gentleman who's going to get a free rush at Tua. And then you also have a guy coming this way, free rush at Tua, who is going to try to get out of there. And again, he doesn't make it to the line of scrimmage, so it's considered a sack. Horrible. Absolutely horrible play by the offensive line here. Block him. You block him, you get time. And by the time the pressure gets there, you know, you got him open. He's got to roll out. Crossing. It's a hot mess. Absolute hot mess. Garbage by the offensive line. This play here breaks my heart. We're on defense now. It's 2nd and 5. Houston's on their own 39. It's going to be little end around, I think it is here. And it breaks my heart, right? You got the receiver here. He's going to come into motion, and he's going to take the ball and kind of, it's just one of those. You have Javon Holland here, who's going to shoot the gap, right? He's going to intercept. The Javon Holland that I've known, the Javon Holland of last year, maybe even the year before that, he is hitting him, tackle for loss. Beautiful thing. We are celebrating. What a play from Javon Holland. Fortunately, lately, Javon Holland seems like he's making business decisions. At this point, you go after him, right? Like, if you're afraid of him going to the outside, you have this guy going to the outside. You have a beeline towards him. Why did he stop there? But do you see what I'm saying? You'll see. You know where he's going. You know the play. Look where the block is being set up. So you know the play is here, and you have a blocker coming down here. You know he is trying to get over here to his blocker. You are going to intercept it, and you're going to make the tackle. Straight through, make the tackle. You'll see at one point he kind of like flails his arms because he stops. I don't know why. Right there. Do you see that? Right there. Why? Because he's stopping to go the other way? He juked you out of your shoes. That's not the Javon, we've known. So this is now, they score a field goal there, so they're up 3-0. It is now 3rd and 2. We are on our own 26. This is an incomplete pass, and this is, when I was watching the game, I was like, this isn't good. Because how many times has Tua rolled out to his left and thrown like a great pass? And I've showed you plenty of them while doing the film breakdown. He throws a horrible pass here. Now, again, a lot of what we should focus on is the offensive line in this one, because Brewer and Patrick Paul actually have a really good game. These three are just doo-doo butter. I noticed, and again, this isn't me saying like, oh, flags were called, the things will happen differently. Liam deals with a lot of hands to the face, and especially to his neck. But it's like instant pressure here from Cameron, right? Routes aren't even really developed. You could throw this one here. Not throwing this one because you have the linebacker here. Instant pressure. Tua feels it. He rolls out. You have him. And it could be more. He could take it up the field. You have him. Throws it in the dirt. Like, he has made this throw time and time again. Time and time again has he made this throw, and he dirts it on 3rd and 2. Combination, bad throw by Tua, horrible blocking from the offensive line. This play here is amazing. You're going to see this play. This is going to be a sack from Sealer. He's right here. You have Brooks here. Brooks is going to blitz, right? And what he's going to do is you have the running back here. He's going to come up and try to block. And while he blocks, he gets pushed into the tackle here. He's going to kind of be over here. He gets pushed into him, and it opens up this lane for Sealy to go right in there and get the sack. If that makes any sense from my illustration. Right, here's Brooks. And actually, I was wrong. He doesn't block him into him. It's like, this is where I like Weaver, right? This is where I like Weaver. I'm going to correct myself, because what he's going to do here is, because normally you get a block here, you're going to get a block here, you're going to get a block here, you're going to get a block here, right? I'm correcting myself. You're going to get a block here. He's going to drop back into coverage, and you're going to have him come up and try to set a block, because obviously you see Javon Holland, single high safety. It looks like they're going to blitz. What Brooks is going to do is he's not even going to try to get after the quarterback. He's going to come up and he's going to hit the guard. So I thought at first when I looked at it, he blocks the running back into the guard. No, the running back tries to come up, make his job, and block Brooks. He hits the guard and opens that lane. Now that I corrected myself, watch it again. Hits him, allows the stunt to happen, free rush. It's smart. Like, it's a very good stunt. Hit, open, running back is even like, crap, I need to help him. At first, I thought he blocked him into the guard. No, that's just Brooks opening the lane for him to get in there and get the sack. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Now, this is a series of downs, and not all of them are going to be great. Most of them aren't, and this ends up being a field goal on this drive. We tie the game here. So this first one is 2nd and 1 on our own 39. We end up running the ball and getting a first down, and a lot of people want to know, why can't we run the ball on short down and distances and get them, whether it's 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, you know, whatever. You have all these teams in the NFL, you know, they can get these short downs and distances. Why can't we? And some think, you know, it's the running backs. Why don't they put, you know, Jonnu back there? Why don't they put Ingold back there? Why don't they do the thing where they have Durham Smythe come under center and then he QB sneaks it? Why don't we have these things? And this is exactly why, in my opinion, we don't. We get the first down here, but barely. And I'll show you why. So remember where the line of scrimmage is. It's about the 41 and a half. No, sorry, 39 and a half, 38 and a half. Look how far back our offensive linemen are getting pushed, right? Now there's a lane here, and this is where he goes to get the first down, right here in Devon Achane. Look how far back our guys are getting pushed. Look at that. The line of scrimmage is here. Look how far back these guys are getting pushed into the running back. Now, you have Aaron Brewer helping push him down, but again, because Liam sucks so much, he has to do this instead of getting to the second level and blocking him, allowing for this lane to, you know, something to develop. But you see how far back the offensive line is getting pushed. That is why we cannot convert those short downs and distances. But thank God, you know, he puts his head down and pushes through it, but barely converts because of the offensive line. So if you're ever wondering, why can't we do it? There's why. Here is, so this is literally the next play. And this is a run here that should have been more. And again, it's blocking. The problem with our run game is the blocking. All right, you know, handoff here. You see this, and you think, oh, he's going to break this off, right? Because you look at this, right? You got, he's going to come up, he's going to block him. Worst case, he kind of gets in the way of him. You see Robert Jones, he's got a block. You see Aaron Brewer, he's going to come up here, block if he's not already blocking somebody. He's going to, you know, he's going to have a lane, and he just has to beat the safety, whether it's juke him out of his shoes or whatever. But if you watch Robert Jones here, he gets 5 yards. That is the problem with the run game. It's something that Chris Greer has said, you're worried more about it than we are. It's the offensive line. And again, I'm going to reiterate it because we have another run here, 2nd and 5 on Houston's 25. Remember where the line of scrimmage is. I think it's about the 25-ish. It's like, yeah, let's just say it's a 25. Explain to me, if the line of scrimmage and the ball was placed right about here, how is this going to be a productive run if you have Cameron struggling for his life here? You have Julian Hill with a horrible angle if you think that he's going to go this way. Horrible angle, because if he's going this way, you ain't blocking him. And you see over here, Liam Eichenberg just getting thrown to the side. How is it? But you have the guy, you know, you have Patrick Paul coming up, making his block, Aaron Brewer coming up, making his block. Like, you have potential. If this guy can hold his, then yeah, of course, it's going to be a nice run. But unfortunately, what happens here is It's a 2-yard loss. 2-yard loss. Now, you know, in this game, we were running a lot of screens. Screen, right? And something you're going to notice with this defense, you know, your little motion here, something you're going to notice with this defense is the type of defense they're playing. And I'm going to talk about this real quick, and then I'll show you other plays. They're playing a defense where these guys are going to kind of sit here, and here. You're going to have these, you know, they'll kind of sometimes play deep. You'll have him kind of play deep. And you'll have this safety kind of play more in the middle. Because we like to run these types of routes, right? We like to get behind the corner and in front, behind the linebacker in front of the corner. What they were doing and they were focusing on, because even on this side, you'll see, we like to run these mamma jams, you know, these little posts. They started taking these away. One of the interceptions was a seam route that was taken away by the safety coming down and picking it off. Because we have these guys dropping back to help us with the deeps. We have these guys playing shallow for all of the screens and everything. And we have the safety kind of playing where the linebacker normally drops back, going here. And you'll see what happens. So here is a double screen. And I wish... this is where the trick plays come in with Mike McDaniel that drive me nuts. Just throw the first screen. Boom. It is 3rd and 16, right? So we gotta go a distance. We gotta go all the way up to the 20. We gotta go a distance. Fakes it to him, and he's gonna slip out and be the other screen. So you fake and hope that when you fake it here, it's going to draw the defense this way, right? Oh, we're going to fake it one way. It's going to draw the defense this way. We're going to get blockers out in front. You know, he's going to block out in front of them. He's going to be able to get downfield and block, and we're going to have this nice lane, and he's going to whoop, at least get a first down or close, and then we'll go for it on 4th down because screw it. Nope. Because you have a bad offensive line. What do you do? Like, are you hurt? Liam. He looks like he's hurt. But if you see, right? Pump, and then he should have just thrown it. Worst case, he gets to like here, and maybe you still go for it. But you throw it here. There's nobody. And again, what did I say that we're playing? The defense is playing. See how they're covering here? See how they're playing this zone? See? And then once this gets dropped off, look. Pew, attack the ball. Now we see, I got some positive for you, right? Did I show any positive yet? Yes, I showed you the sack from Sealer. I got some positive for you. It's on the defensive side. This is the Kader Kohou of old, and this is the Kader Kohou that I've talked about. Is very good at tackling in the open field. Not very good in coverage, very good at tackling in the open field. You're going to have this receiver drop back, and it's like a wide receiver screen. He reads it like a mother, and he shoots on it, and he makes the tackle. And it is the Kader Kohou of old, where we've seen this happen before. Drops back. He knows instantly. Oh, I know what that is. Boom. Through the block, makes the tackle. I just wanted to show that. Because that's what Javon Holland should have done on that play before. See how he just goes through the blocker? Do you remember last week against the Jets when he engaged with Garrett Wilson instead of hitting and going after Devontae Adams? That's what he should have done. Just gone after Devontae Adams. I just want to show that. You got to throw some positive in this hot mess of a garbage. This is the fumble. So a lot of people looked at this and got mad at Tua. I didn't blame Tua for this fumble, and I still don't blame Tua for this fumble, especially after watching it. Because they thought he should have thrown the ball away. And he fumbled because he was trying to throw the ball away. But we're going to look at it. Oh, my goodness. Now, should have been a penalty. Because look at where his hand is. 100% should have been a penalty. Personal foul on the defense, hands to the face. 100% should have been a penalty. But also, Liam gets just manhandled. He wants to throw this. You could see he wants to throw this out. It is 3rd and 16. 3rd and 4. He wants to throw this out. But as he is backing up to throw, oh, my offensive line is in my, like, maybe I can go to my second read, right? He's got the out, boom. He's going to shoot on that. I'm going to go to my second read. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me throw the, I can't. Because not only did Liam Eichenberg get beat, what was Tua supposed to do? Throw the ball away. Let me go to my second. This is probably what he said to his head. Hike. All right. Right. He's going to break on that. Let me see what I can. That's probably what he said to himself. Let me see what I can. Crap. I got to get rid of this ball. And that's what happened. So I don't blame Tua for that. I blame the fact that his blind side has their 3rd offensive lineman there and a hot garbage Liam Eichenberg. That's what I blame for that fumble. I do not blame Tua for that fumble. I blame from the other interceptions we're going to look at 100%. So if you're sitting here like, oh, Doug with the excuses, just wait. You probably haven't, but just wait. I don't blame Tua for that fumble. I blame the fact that the offensive line was hot garbage, especially his blind side was just bad. Just really, really, really bad. So they end up scoring a touchdown, and now we get the ball back. And this is where the defense starts to figure out how to stop the Miami Dolphins offense. Well, they don't figure it out, but this is where I really noticed, oh, they got us. They got Mike McDaniel. Can he make an adjustment? Knock, knock, who's there? He didn't. No play action. So they want this screen here, but like I showed you guys before, what this defense is predicated on. These guys are going to be playing these zones. 1, 2, 3. You're going to have these guys going back deep. He's also going to drop back into coverage. So I think he's the one who's going to probably stay in the middle, because one of these safeties is going to stay in the middle and play that middle zone. These guys are going to play back. You're going to prevent the deep, and you're going to have these 3 linebackers prevent the short stuff. And that's exactly what happens, because they're going to throw a pass here, have Tyreek Hill be the distraction. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Pull the defense deep and try to dump it off. But it doesn't happen. Like, how much? It's such a giveaway. It's another double screen. And look, here's your 3 linebackers. And what do? They attack the ball. Another prime example right here where they figured out the defense. You see exactly what happens. Exactly. Like I said, these guys are going to be playing the middle. I'm not going to draw the circles again. You're going to have him drop down. You're going to have him drop down. You're going to have him come up. He's going to play the middle of the field. You have Jonnu. He's going to run one of these Mama Jams. Tua is going to think that this guy is going to be dropping back. He isn't. He's going to come up. You have the underneath. And this is the bread and butter. What is the bread and butter of the Dolphins defense? It's Dolphins offense. You're going to have a zone here. You're going to have a zone here. You're going to have a zone here. And you're going to have a zone here, right? That's what you see. That's what the Dolphins have faced. And you're going to have Jonnu kind of run a seam beater. And what Tua's going to do is he's going to find this empty pocket and he's going to hit him. But that's not what happened. Because again, like I said, this safety is going to come down and he's actually going to drop back. And it's almost intercepted. Dropping back, moving forward. So again, Tua sees this and he thinks, oh, and I'll show you a play where, again, we've completed it, but again, it's because the guy fell. Oh, I've completed in here forever. breaks on the ball. There's your guys playing the zones. Here's your 2 deeps. Breaking on the ball. He dropped it, though. See him coming up? Boop. Dropped it. They figured out Mike McDaniel's offense. Figured it out. This play, it looks like they're sending the blitz here, and Tua has time. And you could tell Tua has time because he just nonchalantly drops it off to the check down. If he would have just waited a second and just looked over at Tyreek, because he does. He goes through his reads, and then he's like, no one's open. I know I have no time because the offensive line is doo-doo butter. Let me just drop it off to the running back, which is the right thing to do. But if he just took a second, he had Tyreek Hill for a touchdown. Because he actually gets good pass protection here. They send 4, right? He wants to throw these, and he dumps it off, thinking this is 3rd and 10. Maybe he'll break somebody and get a touchdown. But if he just, before he threw it, if Tua would have just looked up here, he had Tyreek Hill breaking out here. There's nobody here. You got your safety right here. This is just completely open. He had a touchdown. We end up kicking a field goal here. He had a touchdown there. Now, again, no quarterback's going to make every pass, but this is one that we needed. See, dumps it off to the running back, had him open for a touchdown. Missed him. So then they fumble. So we get a fumble on defense. Fantastic. Here's the interception. I don't like, it's just they baited the crap out of him. It's the same situation I showed you before. Now, I think McDaniel said he ran the wrong route and he was supposed to, run it and then come across in front of the safety. It doesn't matter. Even if he came in front of the safety, it doesn't matter. The gap that was there, it didn't matter. That was the call. Supposedly McDaniel said that. He ran the wrong route. He was supposed to go this way. That's why Tua threw it, but he went behind him. But you should know right here. It's hard to say because I was going to say you should know not to throw it. But when he breaks, if he is going to run the route that they're saying, which is here, it's probably a completion. But what he does is he runs here. And the safety breaks down and makes the interception. Still a dumb pass. See? So he'd be like here. He'd be in front of it. It's going to be a pass breakup, and that is on 2nd and 6, so maybe we live for another down. It would have definitely been a pass breakup, maybe still an interception because the safety would have broke on the play. So I think regardless if he runs a shallower or over the top, I think that safety still makes a break on the ball, regardless if, Tyreek Hill is there or not. It's just a bad throw. Can't be throwing that, especially in these types of situations. So now I got some good plays. And this is essentially the play I was telling you about, the bread and butter of this offense. Look, what did they find? They gave us that soft spot. But they know it, right? Two already threw it. You got a nice little, right? So you got the here, and then you got him here, and you got him here. It's that nice little zone spot, but he knows, so he breaks on it. They have been taught. This defense has been taught. Mike McDaniel's offense is busted. He needs to make changes because he's going to break on it. If he doesn't fall, it might have been another interception. Stumbles. So we make the catch. If he doesn't stumble, it might have been bad. See how he stumbles? Because they know about it now. They know about it. But I will say this play here is beautiful. This is like the big old turd Sunday from that game. The sacks that Chop got and Sealer got and Walker got, and, you know, the plays by Jonnu and stuff, especially this one. It's the little diamond in that pile of crap, because this is a absolutely beautiful play by Tua Tagovailoa. Just beautiful. The time he takes, right, drops back, looks, right. He wants to throw it this way. These guys are covering it. All right, I don't have much time. Let me check the middle. Okay, nope. I got a safety coming over the top here. He's covering this one. Nope, don't got that. Okay, let me go to my next read. Okay, I got Jonnu Smith here. Let me move over. I got to give myself some more time. Jonnu's going to break this way. So what he thinks to himself, right? He's ready to throw. He sees that Jonnu's essentially, you know, Jonnu kind of went like this, and now he's ready to break it this way. He sees that. He sees 24 is struggling. I'm going to put the ball out here. I'm going to give Jonnu a chance, right? He catches it or no one catches it. This is 4th and 2. We needed this touchdown, and it's just beautiful. Where only Jonnu can catch it. Touchdown. Beautiful. But what is so good about this is Tua's pocket presence, right? One side, nothing. Middle, nothing. Jonnu, nothing. But wait, Jonnu's going to break out. Let me give myself some time, move over. Yep, there he goes. Boom. Touchdown. That is where Tua's good. That's like, we need that Tua. We needed that Tua for 90% of this game, especially on the final 2 drives when we needed that from Tua. Chop Robinson sack here. I got back to back good plays for you guys. Chop Robinson sack here reminds me of Phillips. And if Phillips could just stay healthy and keep producing, oh my God. Watch the motor from Chop right here. Watch this motor. Little motion here, right? Beats his guy. Think he's going to sack. Nope. CJ Stroud, good quarterback, steps up. Chop spins out of it. Boom. Makes the sack by shoestring. But it's the non-stop, right? He doesn't stop. He's not like, oh, I got beat. He keeps going. That's what I love. Because you'll sometimes see, you know, defensive ends or whatever, they'll, you know, do their thing and then they get pushed back, pass back to quarterback and like, oh man, and they'll kind of like jog it out. Okay, can I still get a chance at him, or do I need to run upfield to make a play? No, Chop is consistently moving. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is the second interception. This is, again, single high safety. A little out route. Boom. He goes to throw it. So essentially, he's going this way. When I watched it, I was like, Tua, what is going on with you, dude? Throw it to the sideline. Throw it to the sideline where Tyreek has to catch it and get his feet in. It is 3rd and 5. Throw it to the sideline. We're down by 8. Right? Force the sack, down by 8. We force a punt, down by 8. We force another punt, we're down by 8. We had 1, 2, 3 opportunities to tie the game. Throw it to the outside. He doesn't. For some reason, he doesn't throw it to the outside. Throws it to the inside, to his inside shoulder where the corner is. Why aren't you throwing it out here? Why are you throwing it to his inside shoulder? It should be to his outside shoulder. So with a possibility that he can catch it, right? Say he like tries to dive for the ball or whatever, but he can catch it and turn it upfield and possibly get the touchdown. Why are you throwing it to the inside and not the outside? Dumb interception. Absolutely dumb interception. That's one I was just like, what are you doing? Then this is a series. So we forced the punt. After the interception, we forced the punt. Good job by the defense. First play is a false start. So this play is a 1st and 15, and we're on our own 17. Cameron, the right tackle. I don't know what they saw in practice that thought, let's put him out there. You have these guys playing wide, right? Look how wide these guys are out, because they're really going to spread out. Just really like encase and get around these horrible tackles. I said tackles, but I think Paul actually did a pretty good job on this day. What you should do is wait for him, right? You're going to stand up. You're going to wait for him. What Cameron does is he goes to attack like it's a run play. It's not a run play. It's a pass play. There's two different types of, I've talked about this before. Why are the Dolphins so good at running the ball, but they're not good at pass blocking? That doesn't make sense, Doug. It does, because it's two different things. Pass blocking, you're more defending. Run blocking, you're attacking. Guys are better at attacking than they are defending. Cameron, for some reason, attacks the defensive end instead of letting him come to him and block. And by attacking him, he completely stretches himself, overexerts himself, and he gets beat horribly for a sack. Why are you going over there? It's not a run play. And he puts his whole body into it and just... Why? Even Patrick Paul, it was just horrible, right? So you had false start, 1st and 15 with that sack. Then there's a holding on Brewer, and then we just punt the ball. Now, hey, we force them to punt again. We're only down by 8. Tua, what are you going to do here? Well, they're going to throw a sideline go route, essentially, because you have Tyreek Hill here, right here, and he's going to he's going to go down the sideline. Look where the safety is. Safety's in the middle of the field. And it looks like he's moving to the other hash mark. This is first down. 1st and 10. We just got the ball. I got an opportunity. A little motion from Jonnu. Fakes the screen. Pulls the defense down. That's what you wanted. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because they know from watching the Jets film, we love throwing screens to Jonnu because he's dangerous. Pulls him in. One-on-one here. He's going to run down the sideline. You got the safety in the middle of the field. He's not even cheating towards the hash mark where Tyreek Hill is. He's in the middle. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Throws the ball up. Now, what he should have done is he should have thrown the ball. He ain't making it. He's not running from here to here. You should throw the ball out in front of him. You can catch it and keep going, or at least catch it and get out of bounds. Nope. Underthrows it. That ball should be here. Now, I don't know if he's afraid of the safety coming over or what, but the ball should be out here. Tyreek's movement should never stop. He should just keep running, and the ball should be there, and he should just keep running. He should just outrun the corner and just keep going. But no, it's underthrown, and he has to come back. And a lot of people show the picture of him having the ball in his hands. He has to come down with it. And while he has the ball in his hands, the corner's hands are right under it. So he has to bring it down into the corner's hands, who ends up intercepting the ball. It's underthrown. Completely underthrown. Horrible pass. And that's how the game ended. Horrible game from Tua. Horrible game from the offensive line. Horrible game from the coaching. Horrible game for adjustments. Just horrible, horrible, all around horrible. And that's how, you go out and you prepare for your season's on the line. That's how they play. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching this with me. It's like a 40-minute video. If you sat through all of this, you're a brave soul. I will see you guys in the pick video. Then we got previews. Then we got all the other good stuff. But I'll definitely see you in the next one. Like usual, stay classy. My fins up.